My mother was a great mother. I was raised as the last of three boys, and raised well. She encouraged us, especially me. I became deaf at age 8, and she was very attentive. She and my father made sure that I received a good education and that I learned sign language while I was at Gallaudet. When I was growing up, we would go to a church where there was no interpreter. My mom would write out the entire sermon and break it down for me to read. Another time, around Christmas, I remember we were seated in church reading from the Bible, but I was bored and not paying attention, and my mother told me to focus on God and learn His Word. She wanted me to serve Him. She loved me, and she encouraged me in everything that I do. She was always a great mother. When I was young, my speech therapist told me about her daughter that lived in Northern Virginia, and a time that she ran into the president of Gallaudet, and she encouraged me to study there. Now, Gallaudet was 1,200 miles from my home, but my mother talked with my father. She knew the value of education, and she encouraged me to visit the school. We flew there together, and once I arrived, I made the decision to enroll there in front of my parents without any skill or knowledge of ASL at the time. My parents, mostly my mom, encouraged me to go there, where I learned sign language and entered into the ministry of serving God, engaging with all of you. And that is why you know me today, because of my family and because of my mom. I miss my mom every day. She was the best. When I would visit home, she would always surprise me with my favorite food, but she never did that for my brothers. Now, my mom can't do that anymore, but I think about the good things that she did, encouraging me to know Jesus and to follow Him. I hope you have a blessed time remembering your mothers as well.